Hello everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Talks. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hey there, great to see you all again. Today's episode is special because it's going to change the way you learn English.
Yes, today we're going to share 3 simple steps that can solve 90% of your English problems. And no, we're not exaggerating.
These 3 steps are based on real experience. We've seen learners transform their English just by following these 3 things consistently.
The best part is that these steps are simple. You don't need expensive courses. You don't need to move to an English-speaking country. You just need to follow these 3 steps every day.
By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to do to improve your English faster than ever before, and you'll be able to start today, right after this video ends.
But first, here's a question for you. What's your biggest English problem right now? Speaking, listening, grammar, vocabulary? Tell us in the comments.
We want to know what you struggle with the most. Every comment helps us understand our audience better.
And before we begin, please hit that subscribe button on Simple English Talks. We post new episodes every week to help you build real English confidence.
Also, like this video if you're serious about improving your English. Your support really helps our channel grow.
Are you ready to solve 90% of your English problems? Let's get into the 3 simple steps.
Let's go. 2. Step 1. Think in English. Stop translating.
Okay, here's step number 1. Stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. This one change alone can solve almost half of your English problems.
That's a big claim, but it's true. Translation is the #1 reason why learners struggle. When you translate every word from your language to English, you slow down your brain, you pause, you hesitate, and you lose confidence.
Exactly. Think about it. When you speak your native language, do you translate? No. You just think and speak. The words come naturally. That's what we want for your English too.
But here's the problem. Most learners were taught English through translation. They learned that apple means a specific word in their language. So every time they see an apple, they think the word in their language first, then translate it to English.
That extra step slows you down. It makes your English feel unnatural and robotic. The goal is to connect the English word directly to the image without going through your native language.
So how do you do that? Here's a simple technique. When you look at an object, say the English word in your head. Not your language, English. See a door? Think door. See a car? Think car. See a book? Think book.
It sounds too simple, right? But this small habit trains your brain to connect English words directly to images. Over time, you stop translating and start thinking in English naturally.
Here's another technique. Narrate your actions in English. When you're cooking, say in your head, I'm chopping onions, I'm adding salt, I'm stirring the soup. This connects English to your daily life.
I love this technique. Narrating your actions is like giving yourself a personal English commentary. It keeps English in your mind all day long.
And here's a third technique. Talk to yourself in English. It might feel strange at first, but it works. Ask yourself questions in English. What should I wear today? Where should I go for lunch? What time is my meeting?
When you talk to yourself in English, you practice forming sentences without pressure. Nobody is listening. Nobody is judging. It's just you and your thoughts in English.
Let me tell you a personal story. When I started learning a new language, I translated everything. It was exhausting. My brain felt tired after every conversation. Then I started thinking in the language, and everything changed.
Same here. I used to pause for 3 seconds before every sentence because I was translating. Once I started thinking in English, my sentences flowed naturally. No more pausing.
Here's an important tip. Don't worry about mistakes when you think in English. Your inner thoughts don't need to be perfect. They just need to be in English. Perfection comes later.
Right. The goal of thinking in English is speed, not perfection. You want your brain to produce English quickly. Grammar and vocabulary will improve over time.
Let me give you a challenge. For the next 24 hours, Try to think in English for at least 10 minutes. Pick a time, maybe when you're walking, cooking, or getting ready in the morning.
Just 10 minutes. Everyone can find 10 minutes. During that time, think only in English. Narrate what you see. Ask yourself questions. Describe your surroundings.
Write in the comments. When will you do your 10 minutes of thinking in English? Morning, afternoon, or evening? Tell us your plan.
So to wrap up step 1, stop translating, start thinking in English. Use 3 techniques. Name objects in English, narrate your actions, and talk to yourself. Start with 10 minutes a day and build from there. This one step will transform your English. 3. Step 2. Listen to English every single day. Okay, here's step number 2. Listen to English every single day. Not once a week, not when you feel like it. Every single day.
This is the step that most learners skip. They focus on grammar books and vocabulary lists, but they forget the most important thing: listening. Listening is the foundation of all language learning.
Think about how babies learn language. They don't study grammar. They don't read textbooks. They just listen. They listen for months before they say their first word. Listening comes first.
Exactly. And as adults, we often skip this step because we want to speak immediately. But if your ears aren't trained to English, your mouth won't produce it naturally.
So here's the rule. Listen to English for at least 15 minutes every day. That's the minimum. 15 minutes. Everyone has 15 minutes.
And the best part is that you can listen anywhere, while commuting, while cooking, while cleaning, while exercising, while waiting in line. English listening fits into any schedule.
Let me tell you what to listen to. Podcasts are number 1. They're free, they're natural, and they cover every topic imaginable. You're listening to one right now.
That's right. This podcast is perfect for beginners because we speak clearly and naturally. But there are thousands of other podcasts too. News, stories, interviews, comedy, whatever you enjoy.
YouTube videos are also great. Find channels that talk about topics you love: cooking, travel, sports, technology, fashion, whatever interests you. When you enjoy the topic, you forget you're learning English.
Audiobooks are another fantastic option. If you like stories, find an audiobook in English. Start with simple books and work your way up. Hearing English in story form helps your brain absorb the language.
And don't forget music. English songs are everywhere. Listen to them, sing along, and try to understand the lyrics. Music is one of the most fun ways to learn English.
Here's a key tip. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. You won't, and that's okay. The goal isn't to understand every word. The goal is to train your ears to the sounds and rhythm of English.
This is so important. Many learners stop listening because they don't understand everything. But understanding comes gradually. First you understand 10%, then 20%, then 50%, then eventually, most of it.
Think of it like exercise. You don't run a marathon on day 1. You start small and build up. Listening is the same. Start with 15 minutes and build from there.
Here's an advanced tip. Listen to the same content multiple times. The first time, you understand the general idea. The second time, you catch more details. The third time, you understand almost everything. Repetition is powerful.
That's a great tip. Repetition is how your brain learns. When you hear the same phrases again and again, they become familiar. Eventually, they become part of your own English.
Let me share a personal story. When I was learning English, I listened to the same podcast episode 5 times. By the 5th time, I understood everything, and I still remember the phrases I learned from that episode.
Same here. I used to listen to English news every morning while having breakfast. At first, I understood almost nothing, but after 3 months, I could follow the news without any problem. Consistency is magic.
Here's your challenge. Choose one English audio source, a podcast, a YouTube channel, or an audiobook, and listen to it for 15 minutes every day for the next 7 days. Just 7 days.
Write in the comments what you'll listen to. A podcast? A YouTube channel? Music? Tell us your choice and commit to 7 days.
So to wrap up step 2, listen to English every single day for at least 15 minutes. Use podcasts, YouTube, audiobooks, or music. Don't worry about understanding everything. Repeat content for better results. Consistency is the key. 4. Step 3. Speak English out loud every day. Okay, here's step number 3. Speak English out loud every day. Not in your head, out loud. Your mouth needs to practice making English sounds.
This is the step that scares people the most. Many learners say, I can't find someone to practice with, or I'm too shy to speak. But here's the truth. You don't need a partner to practice speaking.
That's right. You can practice speaking English completely on your own. And you should, because speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth muscles need to get used to making English sounds.
Think about it. English has sounds that your language might not have. The th sound, the sound, the way English speakers blend words together. Your mouth needs practice to produce these sounds naturally.
Here's technique number 1. Read out loud. Take any English text, a book, an article, a podcast transcript, and read it out loud. Not silently, out loud. Your mouth, your voice, your ears.
Reading out loud is amazing because it combines 3 skills: reading, speaking, and listening. You see the words, you say them, and you hear yourself saying them. 3 skills in one exercise.
Here's technique number 2. Shadow speaking. Listen to an English audio and repeat what you hear immediately after the speaker. Try to match their pronunciation, rhythm, and speed.
Shadow speaking is one of the most powerful techniques for improving pronunciation. It trains your mouth to produce English sounds the way native speakers do. It's like copying someone's accent.
Here's technique number 3. Record yourself speaking. Pick a topic, your day, your hobbies, your opinion about something, and talk about it for 1 minute. Record it on your phone.
Then listen to your recording. You'll notice things you didn't notice before. Maybe you hesitate a lot. Maybe you say too much. Maybe your pronunciation needs work. Recording reveals your blind spots.
This is so true. Haha, when I first recorded myself speaking English, I was shocked. I said after every sentence. But once I noticed it, I started fixing it. Awareness is the first step to improvement.
Here's technique number 4. Talk to yourself in English out loud. We mentioned this in step 1, but here we're making it physical. Don't just think, actually speak.
Talk about your plans for the day. Talk about what you're cooking. Talk about a movie you watched. Just let the English flow out of your mouth. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be spoken.
Here's a really important point. When you practice speaking alone, you remove the fear. There's no one to judge you. There's no one to laugh at your mistakes. It's a safe space to build confidence.
And once you build confidence speaking alone, speaking with others becomes much easier. You've already trained your mouth. You've already practiced the sounds. Now you just need to do it in front of someone.
Let me share a story. A learner once told me he practiced speaking English alone for 3 months. Every day, he talked to himself for 10 minutes. Then he went to a job interview in English and nailed it. His confidence was sky high.
That's amazing. 3 months of solo practice changed his life. And it all started with talking to himself in his room. No partner, no teacher, no class. Just him and his voice.
Here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, speak English out loud for 5 minutes every day. Read out loud, shadow speak, record yourself, or just talk to yourself. 5 minutes only.
Write in the comments which technique you'll try. Reading out loud, shadow speaking, recording yourself, or talking to yourself. Pick one and commit.
So to wrap up step 3, speak English out loud every day for at least 5 minutes. Use reading out loud, shadow speaking, self-recording, or solo talking. Remove the fear by practicing alone first. Build confidence step by step. 5. How the 3 steps work together.
Now let's talk about how these 3 steps work together. Because individually, each step is powerful, but together, they create a transformation that's greater than the sum of its parts.
Right. Think of it like a triangle. Step 1, thinking in English, trains your brain. Step 2, listening every day, trains your ears. Step 3, speaking out loud, trains your mouth. Brain, ears, mouth. All 3 working together.
When you think in English, your brain produces English faster. When you listen every day, your ears absorb natural English. When you speak out loud, your mouth practices producing English sounds.
And here's the magic. The more you think in English, the more you want to speak. The more you listen, the more you understand. The more you speak, the more confident you become. Each step feeds the others.
Let me give you an example. Imagine you do all 3 steps every day. You think in English for 10 minutes in the morning. You listen to a podcast for 15 minutes during lunch. You speak out loud for 5 minutes in the evening.
That's 30 minutes total. 30 minutes a day. Not a lot, right? But over 30 days, that's 15 hours of English practice. Over a year, that's 180 hours. That's life-changing.
And the best part is that it doesn't feel like studying. You're not sitting with a textbook. You're not memorizing grammar rules. You're just living your life in English. Thinking, listening, speaking. Natural and simple.
Here's another important point. These 3 steps work for any level. Beginners, intermediate, advanced. Everyone benefits. A beginner starts with simple words and short sentences. An advanced learner challenges themselves with complex topics.
Exactly. The steps are the same, but the content changes with your level. That's what makes this system so powerful. It grows with you.
Let me also mention what you should avoid. Don't spend hours studying grammar rules. Don't memorize vocabulary lists without context. Don't translate every sentence. These traditional methods slow you down.
Right. Grammar and vocabulary are important, but they should come naturally through listening and speaking, not through memorization. When you hear a grammar pattern enough times, your brain absorbs it automatically.
It's like learning to ride a bike. You don't read a book about riding a bike. You just get on the bike and practice. English is the same. You learn by doing, not by studying about doing.
Here's a question for you. Which of the 3 steps do you think will be the most challenging for you? Thinking, listening, or speaking? Tell us in the comments.
Yes, be honest. Knowing your challenge helps you prepare for it. We'll give you encouragement in the comments. 6. Common mistakes that slow your progress.
Before we wrap up, let's talk about common mistakes that slow down your English progress. Even if you follow the 3 steps, these mistakes can hold you back.
The first mistake is inconsistency. Doing the 3 steps for 3 days, then stopping for a week, then starting again. Language learning needs daily contact. Even 5 minutes every day is better than 2 hours once a week.
Yes, consistency beats intensity. 10 minutes every day for a month will give you better results than 3 hours once a month. Your brain needs regular exposure to English.
The second mistake is perfectionism. Waiting until your English is good enough before you speak. Newsflash, your English will never feel good enough if you don't start speaking.
Exactly. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. Make mistakes. Say things wrong. Stumble over words. That's how you learn. Every mistake is a step forward, not backward.
The third mistake is comparing yourself to others. Seeing someone speak fluent English and feeling bad about yourself. Don't do that. Everyone's journey is different. Compare yourself to yesterday's you, not to someone else.
That's so important. Your only competition is yourself. Are you better today than you were last month? That's the only question that matters.
The fourth mistake is focusing on grammar too much. Studying grammar rules for hours but never actually using English. Grammar is a tool, not the goal. The goal is communication.
Right. A learner with perfect grammar who can't speak is not successful. A learner with imperfect grammar who communicates confidently is successful. Communication always wins over perfection.
The fifth mistake is using only one method. Only reading. Only listening. Only studying apps. The 3 steps work because they combine multiple skills. Don't limit yourself to one method.
And the 6th mistake is giving up too soon. Many learners quit after a few weeks because they don't see results. But language learning takes time. Give yourself at least 3 months of consistent practice before you judge your progress.
Yes, 3 months of daily practice is the minimum. After 3 months, you'll notice a difference. After 6 months, others will notice. After a year, you'll be a different English speaker.
So to summarize, be consistent, don't be a perfectionist, don't compare yourself to others, don't over-focus on grammar, use multiple methods, and don't give up too soon. Simple but powerful advice.
Remember, these mistakes are common. We've all made them. The key is to recognize them and keep moving forward. 7. Conclusion and wrap-up.
Wow, what a powerful episode! Let's review the 3 simple steps that can solve 90% of your English problems.
Step 1. Think in English. Stop translating. Name objects in English. Narrate your actions and talk to yourself. Start with 10 minutes a day.
Step 2. Listen to English every single day. Podcasts, YouTube, audiobooks, music, at least 15 minutes. Don't worry about understanding everything. Repeat content for better results.
Step 3. Speak English out loud every day. Read out loud. Shadow speak. Record yourself or talk to yourself. At least 5 minutes. Remove the fear by practicing alone first.
And remember how they work together. Brain, ears, mouth. 30 minutes a day. Natural, simple, and powerful. Consistency is the secret ingredient.
We also talked about common mistakes: inconsistency, perfectionism, comparison, grammar obsession, single method learning, and giving up too soon. Avoid these, and you'll progress much faster.
Here's the truth. There is no magic pill for learning English. No app, no course, no shortcut can replace daily practice. But these 3 steps are the closest thing to magic that exists.
If you follow these 3 steps every day for 3 months, your English will transform. We've seen it happen again and again, and it can happen to you.
Here's a question for you. Will you commit to these 3 steps for the next 30 days? Think in English for 10 minutes. Listen for 15 minutes. Speak for 5 minutes. Just 30 days.
Write "I commit" in the comments if you're ready to take the challenge. We'll cheer you on and check in with you.
And don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone who wants to improve their English, and subscribe to Simple English Talks for more episodes.
Hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We're here to help you every step of the way.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. You have the power to transform your English. All you need is these 3 steps and a little bit of daily effort.
We'll see you next time on Simple English Talks. Keep thinking, keep listening, keep speaking, and see you next time.